this landscape mode because I think this is better this way. Last Monday we've also went on a live stream. We've talked about like the fact that nothing is stopping you, that like everything about that nothing is stopping you, and literally you can shape your dream life. It's literally living by design instead of living by default. So yeah, previously I just had my food. I was eating rice like 2 hours ago, 1 hour, 2 hour ago, and then I was just going through what to say in this live stream that'll make it special for you guys. And then I just came up with like, bro, why not go for sexual transmutation? Like sexual transmutation, because I know you motherfuckers are horny. Like we all are, right? We all are young, horny. Let me just check the internet. Okay. We all are young, horny, and I think knowing this lesson, which you're gonna get in this live stream, will give you immense value. So this is why I've planned this. Actually my it's what I'm gonna tell you is actually from my own experience and from the two books, which are The Way of the Superior Man, which you've probably heard of in this self-improvement space, and the other book is The Male Advantage. So it's like all about that and how you can use this, because I'm gonna give you some practical steps how you can do it. Yeah, fine, but you need to understand that like sexual transmutation, right? You need to understand some core foundation of it before I really move on to the practical step. Because let me tell you, when we hit teenage years, our hormone spikes up, right? You all know this. We hit puberty, our hormone testosterone goes up. If yeah, even for me, female estrogen goes up, body shape changes, everything changes. Yes, and then what are the extra things that changes? We have this immense desire for sex and desire to pursue sex, and then like it just comes naturally, right? Because it's evolutionary in us, because at this point, like all mammals in this planet, in this whole earth, their core purpose is to reproduce. So like it's natural that we want to reproduce, and we have this immense energy, but sometimes we cannot control it, right? We cannot control all this build up tension. Imagine you're 13 years old and you have your dick bricked up, and then you don't know what to do. So you find a solution. Now. You masturbate. I remember when I first, like, I'm gonna tell you my story here. The first time that I masturbated, literally knowingly that it was masturbating, was age 13, 14. Like I have my some people talking about it. Yeah, I was just listening to it. My people, like my friends, some, I wouldn't say friends, but like some people I know who might play like football with, we used to talk about it, like just joking around, like, oh yeah, it makes you feel good, you do it like this, you do it like this. And I'm like, okay, let me just try it. I was 13 years old, bro, and here I am with in my bathroom, door locked, and then full on doing it, and then just that's it. And then years go by. It's been a year, I'm still doing it, I'm now addicted. And then the next year I still do it, addicted. The next year addicted. 5 years, bro. No, I'm like 17, and that was like 13, 14. How much is it? Like 3, 4 years, almost 4 years, or even 4 years. Let's say 4 years. All this time just wasting energy, bro. Like, where the fuck do you think we young men get our energy? Because this is different, okay? Masturbating is different for like the young men and the adults, because it's like young men have this immense energy. Like we don't even notice this, but we have more energy than older people, right? Those like 30 above, 30 years above, 40 years above. Because at that point, if you're that old and you have no, if you're not that young and not in this puberty stage yet, if you masturbate, like you'll feel kind of like sleepy, kind of shits. Like it doesn't even drive you that much. But when you're young, you can do it as much as you want and still be active as fuck. To alter, you have this post nut clarity, like, oh fuck, what have I just done, what have I just done? But still, bro, the point is that you have immense energy, more than other groups, other section of age, male, like 30 above, 40 above. I'm talking specifically to teenagers and people, men on their 20s. I think it's very crucial for you to know how to master it. Master this desire, this Like if you have so much energy in you, imagine being able to control that. Imagine being able to direct that energy in that one source, one thing that you really want to do, your life. That's why I've made my like almost the second video on this channel was all about that, all about directing your energy to the one thing. Although I was still kind of masturbating time to time, but bro, I made huge progress. I went from doing it like doing this 8 times per week like a year ago to now where I barely even do 8 times per month. And that was actually last month. This month I haven't even did it. Like last month I did it like 4 to 6 times. I don't remember, but it didn't take like more than 3 days. It's just, bro, some days we're gonna be like Jeffrey, right? We're gonna be this Jeffrey incel kind of thing. We're gonna fuck up some days like down bad days. We have it, but get back on track, right? Get back on track. That's it. And why do you think it's like normal? Like, back like day before yesterday, I was talking with my tuition teacher, and then actually we were in this batch like 1 hour tuition, right? I was going to tuition 1 hour tuition. Actually, there was supposed to be three more people out there, but all of them didn't came. It was only me in the tuition alone with my tuition sir, and then we were just talking about life, and then just talking about his past school experience, school life. We were just having fun and talking together. We weren't even studying physics, bro. And then I just came across and asked him like, since we were all talking about productivity tips and how to study, should we study at night? What are the foods to eat before studying, or should we even eat at all? And we are talking about study stuff, how to maximize our productivity while studying. And I just came across and I was like, sir, does masturbating affect our studies? And then we went to talk about it. It was so like I was kind of nervous too, right? Because it's the first time in my life actually confronting an adult about whether or not this is good for studies or not. And then he's like, he's now actually like he's also shocked because I approached him. It's almost like he never got anyone talking about this to him. So I'm asking this question, and like it's a normal topic to talk about, right? It's not something weird or undiscussed, but it's something we should really talk about, because he was like, oh yeah, that also another important factor. And then we're talking about like if this is bad for studies or not. And like he just simply just normalizes it. I'm not directly like targeting him or something. He's a very good person, but like many people just normalize it. It's not even him, but it just this experience with him just confirms it that everyone is doing it. Like it's considered normal to do it, right? Masturbation is normal, especially for young men. Oh yeah, release your tension. Release your. I've watched this movie like The Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know if you have heard of that movie or not. That movie, like at the beginning, that hero, the main actor, Leo, like John Belford or something, his name. He goes to a sales company, right? I don't know how it actually works, but he goes to a sales company. He does what he does is do sales calls, and then it's like there's a tension built up in that job, in whatever activity he does in his job. So the boss of that company, which that main character is working on, he tells him like, oh yeah, by the way, you should masturbate like 2 3 times a week so that you can release the tension. Yeah, keep the tension going. Like that's why I think it's the media's fault that they tell you that masturbation reduces prostate cancer, your chances for prostate cancer. It releases tension, it gives you like free from stress, yeah? But you know what happens when you do it. Like you know what happens when you masturbate, and then there's this almost like a downward spiral, because the more you do it, the more the stress is relieved temporarily. But the more you do it, the more the stress builds up again, because you know that shit, I did it. And then it's almost like you need to do it again, and the more you do it, it's almost like you need to do it more. And then it's literally addiction. It's literally addiction. To break that, we need to understand this core foundation first. Why is it? How is it? Where to do it? How to do it? Like I literally wrote everything down, like also almost like a script word, but I just gave it word to word on my laptop here. So that is it. You've been conditioned as a teenager to just whenever you have sexual urge, which is normal, which is normal because as a animal, as a mammal, you're as a human being, you're meant to procreate with your seed. You're meant to find a wife, so you're gonna get horny at times, right? You know that. Now, when you get horny, what happens? Especially if you're a teenager, you've been conditioned to just indulge in it. Whenever you're horny, you indulge in it, and then you do it, and then it leads to ejaculation, which is essentially like coming, right? Orgasm or whatever you want to call it. Let's keep our voice low, especially with those words. So we've truly conditioned ourselves to orgasm as soon as we have this like urge, this immense urge in us, which is normal. So doing that over time as a teenager, we conditioned our not only our body but our nervous system. Literally, this is the main important thing, our nervous system. We've taught our nervous system to like ejaculate, that whenever we get sexual desires of any kind, that we move our hand, like a monkey, like a little monkey, and then we ejaculate. So your brain does that all the time, and it's just conditioned to think that, oh yeah, whenever I have sexual desire, I masturbate, I orgasm. So it's literally your brain is thinking like, sexual desire is equal to orgasm, sexual desire is equal to orgasm, and then you keep masturbating again and again, and then it's just conditioned in you. So let's stop that in this live stream right now. Let's fucking stop this. Bro, are you with me? Are you with me, bro? Let's fucking do it, bro. So how do most people go about it? Because let's talk about how like most people go about it. They just focus on their willpower. I'm just gonna break it down to you. I'm just gonna like go straight up to you, bro. It's not about willpower. It's not about your ability to go away from it. Go, no. I won't do it. I wouldn't do masturbation. I wouldn't indulge in my sexual activity. Okay. Don't do it. But you can't just not do it by telling yourself that you're not gonna do it. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Like, whenever you have sexual desire, just know that that desire is strong as fuck. That's the literally the most strongest force in like human energy level. If we were to rank it, your desire for food will be out here, your desire for addiction will be out here, like substances, and then your desire to fuck will be on the top, bro. Literally, I've seen these shorts, YouTube shorts, some couple of months ago. Literally, sexual desire is on top. How do you know that? Like, just think about the like, suppose you were watching a porn, right? And then you forgot the porn star name. Like, you would do anything to get her name. You would do anything to get her name. You'll do literally anything to go see her and then go see her. Like, you'll do so much because you have the sexual desire. So you cannot avoid sexual desires with willpower alone. What you need to do is transmute it. That's where the most like important point of sexual transmutation comes here. It's literally like transferring your energy, your sexual energy, to some work, some productive work. So those productive, like, I'll literally give you the transmutation part. But what you want to do is, your main goal should be, whenever you have sexual desires, your nervous system is conditioned to fab and orgasm, fine. But what you want to do now is train your nervous system to actually go and do the hard work, go and do the work, go and do the painting, the drawing, the play guitar, sing a song, dance, and even work on a business, study, read books, do some hard stuff, go and work out, get physical, run a marathon, run a sprint, go and sprint, hit some fucking push-ups. That's why you see, like, whenever there's the clickbait girls dancing on TikToks, and then suddenly there's a guy telling you to, oh, drop down and give me 70 push-ups. That is it. Sexual transmutation. That is the basic of sexual transmutation, right? Whenever you're seeing a girl on TikTok and then suddenly there's like a guy telling you to hit 200 push-ups right now, bro. Better don't watch reels anyways. Work, any of your work, do it like how to transmute it, your sexual energy, but your brain is telling you to do jerk off, but you don't jerk off. What you want to do now here is focus on, one, your work, either that, or two, get physical. Get physical, like go to the gym, go run, hit some fucking push-up at home, your floor is there. Three, just like chores, do your chores, like maybe even brush your teeth, or like clean your clothes, or clean the dishes, or make your bed, or clean your table, pick up that messy clothes on the floor, like clean your table, literally just do your chores. And then fourth will be to do something artistic, creative shits. And this, I'm gonna repeat it again. Number one, focus it on your work. This may be also kind of creative, because like entrepreneurship is creative and business ideas are also kind of creative. Yeah, work on your business and all that in this one, your work. Second one is how the fuck did I do this? Like sequence. I don't know the sequence, okay? Work and get physical, workout. You know, like you're never horny when you work out, right? Rarely, because you're so focused on your work that the sexual energy which you had some hours ago just focuses on your work. Third, do your chores. Whatever you have to do, clean your table, even those small actions whenever you're horny, it just distracts you, okay? It distracts you, and that's a good thing, because it distracts your sexual energy from actually orgasming to like doing the normal daily activities, right? Chores, cleaning your table, or even brushing your teeth, cleaning yourself, taking a bath, taking a shower. And then the fourth one, do something artistic, maybe like somewhat in a form of art, right? Playing guitar, piano, violin, singing, writing a rap song, drawing, writing a lyrics of a video lyrics, and creating, like even recording videos, like right here right now. Right here right now, I'm literally transmutating my energy here. Like there is energy in my balls, okay? Right now there's energy in my balls, and then now I'm using that this way. This is the literal, like the most visual stuff of sexual transmutation that you can see right now. Is this is the best example. This is the best example that you're looking here right now. So at this point, you know that you can't depend on willpower anymore for your sexual energy, because sexual energy is the best energy. Like literally use it as a gift. Use it as a gift, an opportunity to get fucking work done. Don't, like, I know you've been conditioning to like jerk off every time you're horny, but that's the main problem. You don't, it's gonna take time, surely, but you don't want to do jerk off every time you're horny, because if you do it again and again, your brain gets like used to it. But when you stop doing it, and when you try to transmit your energy to work and forcing yourself to work, initially it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. But over time, you'll train yourself. It's like a muscle that you work on, right? Transmutating from the sexual energy to work. It's like a muscle. You have to train it every day. And then you have to stop training the muscle of your like sexual transmutation to jerking off. You have to stop doing that. If you stop training that muscle, it will get smaller, right? If you stop training your bicep, it will get smaller. And then if you train the other muscle of actually doing the work, it gets bigger. Simple as that. So that is how you want to get your sexual energy to actually finishing the tasks, finishing the finishing the complete tasks, finishing the hard tasks which you want to do, going hitting the PR workout. Because I don't even have to tell you the importance of sexual energy anymore, right? You know the importance of sexual energy, testosterone, it makes you stronger, yeah, all that. That I found from the male advantage. I think it's like the chapter where it talks about semen retention and porn. That male advantage ebook, you can just find it anywhere on the internet. It's not just anywhere, by the way, it's that one website, but you'll just find it. It's on the internet. The male advantage. Really good book, man. Now transmutating. Now we're transmutating from sexual energy to work. Now at this point, it's gonna be hard, as I told you in the first stages, but how you actually go about this, there's these certain things which you want to keep in mind. Let's think about it. If you're horny right now, like if you have this immense desire, fantasy, you're fantasizing, oh shit, you just got the urge to do it now, suddenly out of nowhere in the middle of the day, and then without your conscious attention or awareness, what you'll see, actually, if you see yourself, what you'll see is that you are shallow breathing. Your muscles are tensed up, you're shallow breathing, everything is shallow, and then you're taking like your breathing sucks at that point when you're horny, because you're like, it comes down to how breathing is important. Let me first talk about how breathing is important, right? Because right here, right now, if you are breathing the right way, fully with your belly, fully to your chest, you don't even have to worry about transmutating the energy anymore. Because you're living to your fullest at that point, and every part of your body is relaxed as it's supposed to be. And so you train your body to be relaxed, okay? So when you're horny, what you'll see is that your breathing sucks at that point. Your breathing sucks, like you breathe shallowly, and maybe even you breathe from your mouth, and then you're looking at the girl, your eye muscle, your face tense, your muscle tenses up in your face, and then you're looking at it, like let's say porn, for example, because that's literally the best example that I can that I can come up with. Because randomly we get horny, right? We young men just randomly get horny. So I can give you a specific example, but porn. So you watch after porn, you get horny. What you'll see is that you're breathing shallowly at this point, and then your muscles tenses up. Your muscle tenses up, driving all that energy down in your pelvic bone. Like, you need, at that point, you know for a fact that you need to relax your muscle. Whatever it is, your belly, your chest, your neck, your shoulder, your legs, whatever it is, learn to relax yourself. Relax yourself. Slow your breathing. Slow your breathing. Right now, I don't know what you're watching this right now. How many people is watching this right now? Literally zero people. Okay, one, two people watching this right now. Just correct your breathing. Breathe slowly and deeply. Right now, I'm gonna show you like a very practical thing. This live stream is gonna be very practical, right? I'm literally giving you step by step. Let me just first fucking take off this phone from my tripod. Okay. My tripod actually broke, bro. Like, let me show you. It's this, right? This one actually broke, so I have to like manage it, and then I can't even move it too much anymore. Gotta get in another one, bro. Whatever, fuck it. Let's just keep this here and let's. Okay, I'm gonna breathe sort of the right way, okay? Now, what you'll see is that when you're having an urge, you actually breathe the wrong way. So I'm right now gonna perform the right way of breathing. It's essentially, I'm gonna talk with my words first instead of showing here first. What you want to do is breathe with your belly, and then move it to your chest, and then exhale, and do that slowly and deeply, from your belly to your chest, and exhale fully. Like, I'm gonna do this right now. So for more like practical stuff, like more, so that you can make it more easier for you, what you can do is place your hand out here, place your hand out here, right? And then you're breathing. Stomach, chest, exhale. So it looks like this. Sideways, it's gonna weird. When you're breathing this way, like sideways, it's gonna look kind of weird because literally you're bulging out your stomach, which you want to do that because that's literally the right way of breathing, right? I'm gonna tell you why later, but just look at this. Stomach, chest, that is how you actually breathe, bro. Like kind of we've been like kind of fooled by the internet that we should breathe like with our chest up, right? And our stomach shouldn't come out because we have six packs and we have V taper. But bro, just think about a king, right? Just think about any king. If you breathe like a king, it's literally the method of breathing like a king. The king doesn't even fucking care about if the stomach is bulging out. He just breathes the right way of breathing. Perhaps without even noticing it because that's just the way the king breathes. Breathe with your stomach fully, deeply, slowly. Move it to your chest. Do this. And do that slowly. Because whenever you're feeling the urge, I've told you already, you feel like this shallow breathing should be necessary for you, that you should breathe shallowly, so your body breathes shallowly whenever you're feeling the urge to do this. But at that point, what you want to do is suddenly breathe in the right way, slowly, slow up your breathing, and then deepen your breathing. Part of that is knowing, like, to be aware. Part of that is like being aware of that you're actually breathing the wrong way. So you're like, fuck it, I should breathe the right way. So you breathe from your stomach, you breathe with your chest, you come back down and do this, and then just breathe that way until your boner goes off, and until the it's gonna go anyways. It's gonna go anyways. If you concentrate on it, it's gonna go anyways. And then relax your body, bro. Relax your body. Relax your muscles. The next time you're horny, bro, let's just try this, right? Be aware of what's happening to your body, and then you'll see that chances are 50-50, not even 50-50, 99% chance is there that you are tensing your muscle too much. Maybe your legs, maybe your abs, lower abs, because that's where the pelvic muscles are located, kind of like the lower part of the abs. So you don't want to tense those muscle, especially if you're like feeling horny and if you want to transmute the sexual energy. What you want to do is learn to relax those muscle. Learn to relax those muscles and breathe slowly, deeply, in the right way of breathing. I've just shown you the right way of breathing. So part of that, like, how the fuck do you know when to breathe the right way, or how to relax the muscles? How the fuck do you know? Be aware. That's why I think this meditation is gonna be the top one habit that anyone can do, that everyone should do. Because what happens in meditation, you're not only training yourself to breathe the right way during meditation. No, you're not only training yourself to relax your muscles. You're not only training yourself to do these both things, like breathing the right way and relaxing your muscle. No, you're also training to learning to be aware. You're training yourself to become aware of whatever your body is, the present moment, right? The benefits of meditation, bro. Those are the benefits of meditation. And then when you're doing meditation, you train your mindfulness skill, and then it improves gradually. And then whenever you're horny, you're like, bro, shit, I'm being aware of myself. I'm horny right now. Oh shit, what should I do? Oh, here we told to breathe the right way. Breathing slowly, yay. And then now you're relaxing your muscle, because now actually you're aware. But it's gonna be hard to be actually aware, because what's happening when you're horny is that you're so self-centered. Does it make sense? You don't even know what you're doing. You're just doing what you're doing mindlessly. Because let me tell you, if you were mindful, you wouldn't watch that porn anyways, right? If you were mindful, you wouldn't watch reels of girls twerking their asses or whatever. You wouldn't jerk off if you were mindful, because you know that you were jerking off. Then you wouldn't even do that. You wouldn't even do that. So part of that is learning to be mindful. And finally, when you're mindful, relax your muscle. When you're aware that you are horny and, oh shit, I should do something about it, that's when you relax your muscle. You train yourself to relax your muscle, because you have never relaxed your muscles before whenever you're horny. So finally, you train your muscles to relax. You train yourself to breathe the right way. I'm saying this again and again. I know it sounds kind of annoying, but bro, just take this into account. Like, being aware. Like when you are jerking off, you're so self-centered, you're not even aware of what's happening, that if someone were to like come inside the room right now, if someone were to burst out from the door into your room right now, you'll be like, what the fuck? That's literally you being self-centered. It will be embarrassing, right? But that's what's happening. You're not mindful, like, especially when you're horny. You're in your fantasy mode. Oh shit, where should I masturbate? Oh shit. Especially conditioning yourself like horny is equal to masturbation. Then it's gonna be fucked up for you. So you need to be aware, breathe the right way, relax your muscles, okay? And then the final step, fucking do the work, fucking do the hard work. Like at that point, it's gonna be kind of easy. And let me tell you, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time to being aware. You can, what you can do for like training your mindfulness skill is to meditate every day for like 5 minutes. Recently I've been meditating like 10 minutes every morning as soon as I wake up, because usually what I do is like I'm thinking like, oh shit, let my morning be just work and work, let me just read in the morning. I used to think that to myself, but I'm like, bro, I'm skipping meditation more often nowadays because I'm meditating in the evening instead of morning. But what I found meditating in the evening is that you're kind of like sweaty, you want to work out, but you still need to meditate. So it's like you want to meditate after working out, but then you want to bed after working out. So it's kind of hard for me to meditate in the evening. So I just do it in the morning when I just wake up. And then my level of energy has been never like so good before as when I'm like meditating in the morning and going through my day. That is the best. And then you don't even have to have like this monk-like focus, mastery, mindfulness to be aware of yourself and to relax your muscles, bro. No, you can just do it like 1 week of meditation, 1 week of meditation for 5 minutes every day. That's gonna make you aware enough to be aware of your body, especially when we're horny, when we have the urge to do it. So you want to stop relating this urge into like jerking off and ejaculating. What you want to do is train your body, just like how you train any muscles. Train your mind, train your nervous system, whatever. Train yourself to use the sexual energy into productive work. What I've told you any like what I've told you before was use it in your work, your studies, your business, school works, homeworks, whatever. Use it physically. Go on a workout. Go to the gym. Hit some push-ups right now. Go on a sprint. Do some chores. The third one is to do some chores, or maybe even clean your teeth. Do some hygienic stuff. Clean yourself. Bath. Take a blood flow. Floss your teeth. Clean your room. Clean the floor. Clean your bed. Clean your table. Pick up the clothes. Do some artistic stuff. Like the fourth one is to do some artistic stuff. Play guitar, music instrument, dance, rap, drawing, painting. Do all that. Transmute your energy to those works because that's gonna give you the highest contribution, because at that point now you're actually using the energy, the sexual desires, your sexual energy, which is the most like powerful energy of human, into these works. That's how like the biggest successful people are born. That's how successful people are made. I've heard about this article from a like MMA fighter, I guess, like UFC fighter. I don't know his name, but it's about how he went on a semen retention before fight. Every time he go like to a fight camp, he completely cuts out drugs. The not the drugs, but smoking, alcohol, party, girls. He completely retained from that, especially from like jerking off. So that's a UFC fighter doing this example of a UFC fighter doing this semen retention during his fight camp. And Mike Tyson was also an example of like semen retention motherfucker. He never had girls except to the point of his one point of his fame where he got a girl. But before that he was a young hungry animal, wanting more and more with this sexual energy. But he didn't train himself to jerk off whenever he had the urge. He used it in his boxing. Literally any successful people you can name. I can tell you like any successful people right now, and then I'll tell you in a way where they use their sexual energy. Why do you think people around you are not successful? Why do you think like that person is not successful? Like why do you think he is not successful? Why do you think like I am not successful yet? Like I'm not much of a big YouTuber or anything, right? But I'm still improving my life. But why do you think I'm not in a higher level of my life than where I am now? It's because of my past mistakes. It's because I jerked off a lot. It's because time and time again I fell into this temptation, like using my sexual energy to ejaculate, because that's what I've been training myself to do. And that's what I don't want you to do. That's why I've made this live stream now. I want you to convert that energy into your work, your workout, your chores, or your artistic stuff, creative stuff. And you do that through awareness. Whenever you're horny, be aware that you are horny. And then use your awareness to train yourself to relax. You relax your muscle, relax your stomach. Breathe the right way. From your belly, bulge out your belly. Literally bulge out your belly. Release the tension. Breathe through your chest. Exhale. Do that, because willpower alone is not enough. Willpower alone is not enough, because this is literally the most strongest energy. You want to use that energy in your work. Steve Jobs, Steve Jobs, right? The successful motherfucker. It says that there is this story that his wife reported, like Steve Jobs' wife reported that whenever they have an sexual intercourse, he never, Steve Jobs never busted a nut. Steve Jobs never busted a nut. That's how he's so successful with his business. Like semen retention, bro. Muhammad Ali, Elon Musk, anyone you can think of. And then you know it for yourself. You know it for yourself. I don't even have to tell you the benefits of it. You know how good it is for you because the next day, like the next 7 days after you have not jerked off, you know how good you feel. Make that your lifestyle. I want this for you. I'm gonna break down everything in this. I'm gonna do a summary right now. Your sexual energy. Instead of training your sexual energy, just like any other muscles, to jerk off as soon as you're having this urge, what you want to do is use this sexual energy to be aware at the moment and relax your muscle. Relax your muscle, relax your breathing, slow down your breathing. Don't entertain the thought of this sexual energy and don't entertain the thought of jerking off. Don't do fantasies and don't indulge in this. Indulge in the work, the four works. Your work, your physical workout, your chores, your creative works. Do that on and on again. And then you'll be grateful that you did. Because after that, it's almost like your sexual energy is used up and there's no more desire to do it. And then the next time when you do it again, when you have this urge again, you focus on this. Maybe previously you did your work, so now when you have this sexual desire for the second time after some few hours in your day, you do your chores. You do your chores. And maybe the next time you have it, you do your like creative stuff. The next time you have again, oh, it's already evening. Go to the gym and hit some workout. Your sexual energy is transferred every time you have it. Instead of you jerking off and busting every time you have this sexual energy, what you're doing is driving into this productive tasks. And then the next morning you have that urge, so you work again. It's gonna be distracting, but what's more distracting is to indulge in it. So what you want to do is be aware, relax your muscle, breathe the right way. That is it. That is it, bro. That is it for the live stream. I'm gonna do a live stream next Monday again. Probably next Monday. Oh, actually, I'm going to, like, I'm moving out, right? Not like moving out in my home, like, not permanently, just for some holiday. So it's like summer vacation is gonna start from day after tomorrow. Last day of school is like day after tomorrow, before summer break, and then we're gonna have these summer break holidays for 1 month, and then I'm gonna like I'm gonna be traveling around, not around the world literally, but just like some places, right? Not gonna be at my home, gonna be traveling with family. So let's try next Monday or perhaps even Tuesday or Wednesday next week for our next live stream. I'm gonna bring interesting topics for you guys, bro. Yep. Thanks for sticking around, bro. Let me just take out my phone from this tripod. It's already fucking broken. I've just like forced it and somehow adjusted it. But I need to get a new tripod, I think. Strahinja is on vacation. Oh shit, should I use portrait next time or should I do this or this? I'm confused, bro. I'll figure it out the next live stream, bro. I'm in class 11, by the way. Ricky, I'm in class 11. Thanks, Sandir. So that is it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking use my sexual energy right now to do my workout. So this is the like second thing that I can do to get physical, right, with the sexual energy. Now I've just like did my work, did my creative stuff in this YouTube right now. Like pure example of sexual transmutation, bro. I think this will change your life alone because most people just go about their life thinking that jerking off is normal, but they end up in a place where they don't want to be. They end up in a life where they don't desire. They end up not achieving their goals. And they just defend masturbation like that. Oh shit, it's normal. We should do it once, twice a week. But I think if you didn't do it at that time, I think if you retained when you were young, you can achieve more than anything. You can achieve more in the age of 35, more than what an average person who jerks off every 1 to 2 times a week can achieve in 55 years. You have this power in you. I want you to use it. Because you have this desire in you. I want you to control it. And I've just talked about how you can do so. I'm still not perfect. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still not perfect with this sexual transmutation, right? But I'm still doing, and this one I haven't done it at all, and I'm like progressively unloading, right? A few couple of months ago, I was doing it like 5 to 6 times every month, which I was used like I was literally jerking off 8 times every week, more than 8 times. Like one day I just like did it 8 times a day. I'm not I'm not even taking a piece right now. My friends asked me this and then I'm just like my highest score was 8 times a day. And you're like, oh fuck bro, you're not human, and then I'm like, it's just energy. Everything is just energy, and I'm like, I'm not kind of regretting or something, because those experiences have made me what I am today. But I mean I could have been better. I could have been better, but part of being better is to learn from your past experiences, right? So if your past experiences are bad, then you're gonna eventually be able to improve more because you have learned a lot from your mistake. But as the saying goes, a man learns from his mistake, but a wise man learns from the mistake of others. Let's do sexual transmutation together, bro. Not in a weird way though. Remember the key concepts which I've told you, like you can watch this video, like it's gonna be there. I'm gonna put it in my live stream channel. So I'm gonna just save this live stream. You can check this video again and again. I'm not saying this for like algorithm, but every time you fuck up, every time you do this again and again, come back to this video. I know it's not gonna be perfect at first, bro. Trust me, you can do it. The practical thing that you can do is meditate. Meditate for 2 minutes after watching this video. Meditate for like 2 to 5 minutes after watching this video, okay? So it's already 42 minutes now. Improve your life one step at a time, one step at a time.